R.I. Presents.
Sea People Mountain People Chapter 2 Encounter with Mythology. Previous overview. When Tokapcup was introduced to her sister that this dolphin was her friend, she was surprised to hear its name as Tannu Kamuy. The silhouette of Tannu and the dolphin looked so beautiful that I couldn't admiring but look at it, but my mind was confused. Tannu beckoned me, and when I went next to her and looked at the dolphin was shaking its head up and down, as if greeting me. Then her sister said in a consultative tone, Tannu is a friend, and I want everyone in Kodan to get along with her. When Tokapcup replied, do you want me to tell everyone? Her sister smiled and said, thank you. After saying that, she turned to face the dolphin. When I looked at the surface of the sea, there were a lot of dolphins swimming around, and when I said, cute, Tokapcup agreed and said, yes. But this one remark of mine was superfluous. Shortly after Tokapcup said, yes, Tannu asked her sister, who are you always talking to? She said. Perhaps Tokapcup was flapped with her sister's question, but her suddenly began to speak the Ainu language in a fast tone, so I could not understand it. Did she try to change the subject? But she seemed determined to be honest with her sister, so she said, I'm going to confide in my sister, and started telling her about me. There were some words I didn't understand, and I couldn't understand everything that was being said, but she said, there is someone inside me who is not our ancestor. She also mentioned my name, but what interested me the most was when her sister was talking about how to have a conversation with her ancestors. Tannu can't hear their ancestors unless they put their hands on the soil in front of that giant tree, but mothers can hear their ancestors wherever there is a tree. Tokapcup could hear me in the back of her ears, but when she asked her sister where you were listening to our ancestors' voices in your head, she pointed to a dolphin. And her sister said, it's the same as Tannu, it sounds strange at first, but little by little I can hear it in words. With a calm expression on her face, her told a surprising story. What do you mean? Can she conversation to dolphins? Or is it because he is a dolphin god that he can have a conversation? Is that the norm in their time? It's beyond imagination. They were still talking while I was confused when Tokapcup suddenly asked me, can you talk to Tannu? As I was confused by the suddenness, something strange sounded. It is a slightly higher wavelength that is different from electric sound and mechanical sound. After a short pause, her sister asked her, "Did you hear anything?" But Tokapcup didn't seem to hear anything and asked me if I heard anything. I couldn't put into words the sound that was echoing, so I replied that there was a sound of something that was not words. When Tokapcup relayed my reply to her sister, she said, "Great. I'm next." After saying that, her stood in front of me and looked at me. When Kanasiapu looked at me, her expression was so cute that I said, "Kanasiapu is cute," and Tokapcup passed the words on to her sister. When Kanasiapu heard her sister's words, her said, "I didn't talk about that," and started laughing. Her seemed to be talking to me about something, but I didn't hear anything. How would dolphin and Kanasiapu communicate without speaking? I stopped thinking because I didn't understand the meaning. Then Kanasiapu seemed to lose interest in me because she couldn't communicate with me, so she suddenly started talking about something else. She seemed to question what her mother had said in the morning, and asked, "Mom was worried, is anything scary going to happen?" Surprised by the sudden story, Tokapcup asked her sister, "Why?" and replied, "Mother said there was a dangerous wajan." Her sister replied with a serious face. She continued, "Mother said that Hankanikoden is a dangerous place." Her sister spoke with a slightly worried look on her face. What? When did she hear that story from her mother? In the morning, I listened to their mothers with them. Also, dangerous wajan, that's ominous information, isn't it? Today's story ends. The continuation of the story will be updated tomorrow. Please look forward to. If you like, please subscribe to the channel. See you again.